Okay, all right, let's do this. So we're gonna proceed basically how I proceeded, where anything that is kind of like symmetrical, I'm actually gonna work on it in a different scene and then pose it there. So we're gonna load our non-posed model now. Okay, thanks for the follow. All right, let's do that. Let's put it here. Christian Ochoa. Hey, I have a friend whose last name is Ochoa. So I'm going to place it lower in the scene so we can work on it without having anything in the way. And yet this thing is going to actually have to move a little bit because I did have to kind of like place the armor in a certain way for it to work. So you see that the armor is bent a little bit, and I might need to bend it back when posing, but for the moment, let's just try to start with something somewhat symmetrical. All right, and we just need to pivot this piece. All right, so let's start with this. Let's make the rest out of that. All right, I don't know how long this stream is going to be because, to be honest, didn't really sleep much last night, so I'm already pretty loopy. But still wanted to do a stream. So here I am. Tired as fuck. All right. So, as usual, we're going to highlight the edges of that thing. Activate symmetry, of course. Those plates are mostly all like one plane already, so it's not going to be really complicated to make them. It's not, the shapes are not like necessarily like weird. It's just that there's many plate that constructs this entire piece, but that's about it. It's all pretty much like one plane. Maybe like here we could say that those are two planes, but there's like a pretty not of a steep too much of a steep angle change. So there we go. And the last one. Merge everything together. And then you can mask by intensity, hide what is masked. And you have those pieces here. I do a auto group, and then I have all my front-facing plates like this. I can do a little bit of a grow here before deleting what is hidden. I'll need to remove my subdivisions. And now we have all these plates Yeah, ready to be made into well, made to have like a better topology. So let's go with that already. All right. Okay. Yep. Cool. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just give them a little clean, really quickly. And this is mainly just because I don't want the Z-remesh algorithm to work too hard to get something decent. So I'll just like get rid of like cavities, stuff like that, especially near the edge. This. Good, good, good. All right. Clean enough for the moment. This also. All right. And something else that sometimes the software doesn't like is when the edges are like jagged, the silhouette, let's say. So we're gonna apply a group loop here, kind of like smooth all around. And then we can actually apply our Z remesh. Let's target, I don't know, 2000 polys. This is kind of like unclean. It's a bit unfortunate. I think that the rest is good though. The rest is good. So I guess I'll split this one and see if I cannot get something better by doing another Z remesh. Yeah, I see it's better. Too low in topology though, but there you go. We're good. Let's merge down back to where we were before. Let's do a little quick inspection to see if there's not a problem. You see there is a problem here. This plane here, I don't want it. So I'll actually use delete and ZModeler to delete it. There we go. That's fine. That is fine. That is fine. That is fine. And that is fine. Hello, Zaro. Welcome to the stream. Okay, cool. Awesome. So I kind of like, normally I keep the master to see if like I'm going with the same design, but I don't feel like I necessarily need to be reminded. I mean, I could always just like duplicate this, take the one on top and just undo until I have my my design again. There we go. So I could always like use this on the side here. Actually, on the side, I'm gonna want to have part of my guy here. Or maybe I should have him. Oh, like this. And thanks for the follow, by the way. Taking way too much time just for that. there you go. So this guy's gonna stay here now. All right. So now I can actually, if I want, I can actually keep my design on top like this, if needed. So let's just make sure I get the correct silhouette for these, and then I'll make sure that the inside faces look good enough in terms of in terms of design. And it's not really necessary to follow exactly how the design was before, except if you're really like married to it. But sometimes I just discover something better when I do the polishing, so I always leave myself the possibility of changing my mind. Especially what I want is I want to make sure that the corners are going to be of the same intention, because later in my process I'm going to be polishing using creases, and the creases will be made from polygroups, and the polygroups will be made of the angles of these things. So that needs to actually be clean for everything else to be like somewhat automated. So it's an attention to detail that we have now, but that's going to actually help us down the line. Just making sure that the silhouette is interesting. That should be good. You lift here a little bit. Come on. Oh, masked. All right. So this one is the most complicated in terms of its shape. But I'm pretty confident that I can actually get to have like a good curve and everything. But that'll be done more like manually with H polish, I think. That should be all right. Okay. Let's work on the. Oops. Okay, I just lost my my guy on the side. And he's back. Okay, next plate. Okay, that's good. I have the spike. This one will not have one. This one will have one. Okay. And last thing before we do the thicknesses and everything else, let's just make sure that the inside of the surface is somewhat clean. Something that just comes to mind right now. We're hosting, sorry, we're hosting a contest on our Discord server. It's really cool what people are doing in the contest. Like I am, I'm flabbergasted by the talent. It's really great. Like anybody that's on the contest that's listening to right now, congratulations! Seriously, it's really cool what's happening there. I'm really proud of how much people are putting efforts and everything and are doing something very nice. And I mean, I'm so like the whole contest is based on continuing the series of the insectoids, which is a series that I did that's available in my links below. Same for the link for the discount. This discount. Wow, for the Discord server is in the links below as well. Either my links or my company Chaos Masons links. And seriously, you have to go watch this. It's really great what people are doing. And if you want to join, I mean that's awesome. I mean the more the merrier. It's yeah. But yeah, seriously, people, you should be proud. It's great work. What was my point? I forgot what was my point. I think I just wanted to say congratulations to everyone. I think that was it. Okay, for that I'm gonna need to smooth, but the smooth not too strong. Yeah, there we go. Should be good like that. All right, looks clean. Good, cool. Maybe a bit of the silhouette here, trying to really get a good line flow. Let's use mask by polygroup. I'm using polygroups right now for each of the plates. It lets me work on each plate without affecting what's under. Sorry, hey Marco, do you use the GeoHD? No, I don't. I do not. I believe this is clean enough now. After I done that. Maybe let's not have it spiked. It looks too evil. It's not evil. Like for me, there's a huge difference between a silhouette like this and a silhouette like this. Like this looks more evil and this looks less evil. I already have like these kind of like cuts in the silhouette that are a bit aggressive. So yeah, by actually like having more of a like a convex shape rather than a concave, it makes it look less evil. A concave thing I find that make it look yeah, more aggressive. So aggressive, evil, blah blah blah, whatever. It's all in the same repertoire, let's say. So yeah, and this is something that I actually call visual language. So it's all based on like the choices that make something look more of a certain like this or like that. Like for example, if you want to do something that looks scary, maybe try to use shapes that are closer to like, for example, like an arachnid, a spider. I mean, humans are afraid of spiders, so I mean, if you want to do something that just looks like awful, and unsettling. Use what the humans are reacting to. All right, cool. So for the thickness now, panel loop. Is that too thin? I can always change it later, but I think it's a bit too thin. Let's thicken it a little bit more. Like I think it's realistically thick now, but I kind of like want it just a little bit more anyway. Yeah, I think we're good with that. So next step will be to have the to make sure that I have my creases and everything. And for that, I will just use my little group by polygon. I have my shortcut here. Group by polygon, sorry, group by angle. So you'd see it changed. Maybe I actually should make it a little bit more rough. So there we go, 33 degrees. It's pretty much capturing everything correctly. You see every change of plane in the silhouette has a new polygroup now, so that's good. So what I'll do is I'll actually mirror and weld this, so both sides are the same polygroups, and for the center I will add the creases myself. Well, I'm going to do crease by polygroup now, so that the creases appear. They did, and then crease edge loop partial. There we go. I'm going to do them manually. So now if I do a dynamic subdivision, it subdivides, or it shows me what subdivision will be, and I can see that it keeps the creases hard edge, so that's good. So I'm gonna actually just see what I can get if I do a polish my crisp edge. I was gonna polish everything except the crisp edges, and I have a morph target here to get back some stuff if I lose it. So what I get is I lose a lot by doing that. And does it really clean much? Not really. I'm more like losing than anything. I don't really like that. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be cleaning this way. I think I'm going to go by hand, actually. So I'm just going to go back. I could like erase the thickness, but I'm going to no, I'm going to erase it. It's going to be safer. So I'm going to go back to before, because this is going to be easy to replicate. And I just want to make sure that it's really, really clean. There's a few like this plate that I saw it was like wonky. I'll put the metal material so we can see it even more if it's wonky or not. I think this plate is good. What about this one? I think this one was pretty good. So I actually use H-polish in both directions of the shape, like horizontal and vertical. This one here. Sometimes I just polish in one direction. Let's say there's like a curve and I don't want the polish to destroy my curve. Like for example, if this was like, okay, so you see, if I actually go too strongly, I do that. So, and that I don't want to do. So I go very lightly, and when I go in the other direction, this is where I destroy less of the shape. See, I didn't really lose it. The curve, I mean. So let's make sure the lines are nice. It's a bit nitpicky, but and so yeah, and these two pieces are going to be the most problematic one. This one, I think it's going to be easier to clean once I subdivide. So I'm going to leave it for when I'm going to subdivide. And this one, I'll actually give it a little H polish right now. Hey Marco, good night chat. Hey Viking. Hey Marco. It is Riz. It is Riz. Oh, you're using panel loop all the time. All the time with the panel loop. It's like the thing I use the most, or at least for like pieces that are plate-like, either sci-fi or medieval. And when the objects are more like a volume, let's say, than like an object, well, then I don't use panel loop. I'll be using just like Z-remesh, that sort of stuff. Don't forget spikes. Spikes equals evil. Yeah, but I don't want evil. That's the thing. I'll mask my spike in the middle. Oops. And I'll just use a smooth a little bit. Okay, that's good. That's better. And yeah, the knee, like I said, I think I'm gonna need to subdivide before. So let's do what we undid earlier. Panel loop, group by normal, symmetry, but the crease back in the middle. Oh, the crease is still in the middle. Perfect. All right. So now we have the panel loop and everything else. It's clean enough. That's good. Good to go. Oh, there's actually a spike here that I want. So what I will do for that is I will add a crease right on the edge here, but not along the loop. See, there we go. And the little artifact that I have right there, I'll get rid of it. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I could have like the edge all along. Yeah, I could do that. Okay, let me kind of like get it more into silhouette. Oop, too strong. Orb crack to give it that shape. I'll need to polish this a bit more. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Will I want to have lips at the end of these plates? And the answer is yes, but now the question is which kind? Because on the chest plate, you can see that I actually have this kind of like torsade, like twisty thing. It is Riz to add thickness and not dynamic subdivision with thickness. Sorry, I'm not sure I understand. Sorry. Crystal bead, yeah. Favorite kind of soiree, of course, man. Sup, dude. Yo, is that Glenn from Chrono Trigger? Correct. It's a fan art of Glenn from Chrono Trigger. Whoop. But made in a more realistic fashion a la Elden Elden Ring. I'm realizing that this one has much more cleaning that I thought that I would need. Kind of like rethinking that maybe I should try to clean it more with the smooth than the edge polish, and if I wanted to do it in the smooth, it's best that I have it in low resolution. So let's actually isolate the borders like this. Let's mask the center, and let's smooth this out now. So it's better. It's just the edge here that's kind of like not really following correctly. So I'll need to so if the silhouette line is good, it'll make the inside of the shape behave better, actually. So let's smooth this out now, like this. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. All right, awesome, great. Let's go with that. I just saw something here about the shape that could be a bit better. A little tweaking. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's go with that. Now, about the lips. The lips are going to be abstractions from the edge. So is it the time to proceed with this? I guess that we could do it now. Do I want it everywhere or just at the bottom? That is a good question. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I don't want it everywhere. I could have like a little one everywhere and then larger ones at some other areas. But no, on the side, I don't think I want any. Okay, you know what? Let's do it one by one, actually. So I actually have control over this. Okay, all right. Let's keep one and back up. Now let's go with extractions. So I'm just going to extrude polygon by polygon like this. Change the polygon color. So I'll want a large here. Do I want one on the edge that's smaller? Yeah. So I'm actually going to now change both of them into the same poly group. So I can do this. Extrude it like this, and I'll change the thickness after. Well, actually, I know. I guess I'll do it now. So are my creases okay? Well, some of the creases didn't follow, so I need to actually get them back. So crease partial. I'll need to crease this edge here like this. All right, let's go with that. And now I'm going to select the border, mask it, so I can give it a little bit of a little flare thing. And thanks for the follow, by the way. And let's hide the mask without removing it. I can see what I'm doing. You see I have like this kind of like elevation now. Right. Cool. Since I want it to be different, depending on the edge, I have to kind of like do it one by one. I cannot just do it like all at the same time, but yeah. Thanks for the follow, by the way. So with this one, I'm going to want to have like a large here and a small here, but none here, and then a small here. So we'll do it in 2 instances for this plate here. I'm just going to make sure I got same color polygroup here. Good. I'll proceed with the extraction. And this time I will just go and add them. I'll take care of all the edges and then the rest. So this one is going to be the entire edge, so that's good. And this is going to be, yeah, pretty much the entire edge as well. I'll just use a poly loop instead of changing my polygroups for the top here. Okay, so now I have all of them. Let's recreate all at once all the creases. So it's the center creases that went away, and some individual creases. I think I'll actually do my little polygroup thing here. Yeah, it helped a little bit. Do I have everything? Close to, yeah. Okay, all the creases are there. Let's do the little layer thing, like I said. Let's hide the mask. Yep, just a small one. All right, mask. Hide mask. This one I'm going to need to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to want one large at the front, then this can actually be small. This can be large again. And this side small. I feel that that's a good rhythm for the thickness. A rhythm for the thickness would probably be a song, the title of a song, or like an EDM track, or like some rave or whatever. Okay, so here there's like polygroups that are shared, so I'll make sure to not influence them. So same thing, large on the top here, then this like loop thing is smaller, becomes large again. Good. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Using Alt and Move to move something along the normal. Little trick that I like to do. So that it goes like, it somewhat goes like frontal to the camera. It's not completely that, but it's not like moving according to the panning of the camera. So yeah. All right, and finally this one. Oh yeah, I'm missing a crease here. I'm gonna have to put it back soon. Do I like it on the last edge? I don't know if I like it there. Or maybe, you know what, maybe it's... Hmm. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit more interesting with that. Let's try that. Okay, cool. I had a crease here to put back. All right. I can finally see you live. I always watch your videos on YouTube. Greeting from Chile. Translated. Crisis Studio. Well, hello there. Awesome. Sorry, those were two old comments that were supposed to be joined. I was just asking what the advantage was using panel loop over dynamic subdivision or low subdivision with thickness. Well, dynamic subdivision, I think it's good temporarily just to look at what it will look like for your future subdivisions. I don't really like, I'm still in dynamic subdivision right now, but like I'm just like moments away from like committing to the subdivisions. So yeah, it's just mainly for that. So before I actually commit to these subdivisions, I'll just do a final like touch up everywhere. Just making sure things look clean enough for my tastes. I think it's fine. Okay. Seems like panel loop offer a nice bevel. Yeah, no, they do. How long would it take you to make this complete sculpture as if it were a piece for a client and you only had to work on it? Like a week or two, maybe? Like a week and a half, let's say 2 weeks. Something like that. Okay, Zoo, nice and clean. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good. So let's commit to this. Duplicate this, keep it. I'll choose the correct crease subdivision. Two seems to be like the good choice. Here it's still not smooth. I feel like I have to do it. So now I have just my edges selected. It didn't really work. I'm gonna select my edges another way. Looks good. Invert the selection, mask, save morph target, polish crisp edge. Yeah, that's good. I'll just use my morph to bring it back where I lost some things that I liked. Like here, here. All right, this I will duplicate actually. Okay, and I am committing to this mesh right now. Boom, apply. So now they are real subdivisions. Good, 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 good. All right, so we have the shape of it. We basically now we need a couple of bolts, and then we're gonna need the ornaments on it. So let's add the bolts now. Actually, I'll add them on my dynamic subdivision model, and then transfer them. Because IMMs only work on a model that doesn't have subdivisions, so yeah, there we go. Okay, and what is the size of the bolts? I guess then I'm gonna have to bring, I think it was like 11 and 9, if I actually remember correctly. Come on. Yeah, that's it. So 11 for the big ones, 9 for the small ones. I'm gonna want a big one here, big one here. Do I want any more big ones? Nope. Nope. All right, let's do it like this. Okay, you've shown me the way. I will use panel loop more now. Cool. All right. So I will split those into a new mesh. And I'm going to just give them more depth. So they really get in the mesh. I mean, I could have done an IMM that's already has that, but all right. So we got those. And next is, yeah, well, yeah, next would be the ornaments and whatnot. I kind of feel like maybe I should have actually placed one like twirl thing maybe around the knee pad. No, let's go with that. Okay. Okay, all right. Let's try something for the ornaments now. I'll actually try to make them a bit like I did before for the chest piece. Okay, let's save this. Okay, let's start experimenting. Am I gonna have enough resolution for what I'm gonna try to do? I guess so. Yeah, I think so. So let's. How many million polys is that mesh? 2 million? I could go a subdivision higher if I need. Let's try without it for the moment, and let's load the same GRO brushes for ornaments and stuff that I used before because they work super well. Thank you, GRO. I have two here. There's a lot in here. You see, there's like even some like that are like really good for like central things. really begs the question, can I just simply get around with that? There's a lot of good ones. Okay, let's try to do those here. Because I'm kind of like wondering if I'm going to need to make like some by hand, like I did for the central piece of the chest here. Let me just so for the central piece, there was a lot done by hand. Then I placed the ornamental one around it. I wonder if I can actually kind of like skip that for this one. Also, I'll probably want to have my ornaments blend with the border. So yeah, let's see. I have my morph target. Oh no, now I have my morph target recorded, so let's experiment. Um, nope. No, that was better. This one. Oh, reversed, maybe. Mm, not bad, but I think no, I think I had the good one before this one. I'm gonna put it in drag dot though, because I kind of like have a bit of an issue to place them with the other one. But it's not going that much better with this one. I'll need to smooth it out. I'm gonna add backface because I don't want to influence too much what's below it. Something like that, I guess, could work. Do I want this to all of them? Let's also use drag dot. No lazy mouse. Maybe less intensity. Do I like that? I don't know. I prefer the. Once I'll actually get a good feel for the shapes I'm looking for, it'll go pretty fast. But for the moment, it's a bit slow because I kind of like need to really feel it. Plus, they're kind of like not really well placed. Oh, this one is better. So yeah, I really like to use like ornaments like this because doing the ornaments yourself can be pretty time consuming actually. And thankfully there's some people that creates tools like this. I'm somewhat more interested by like the designs of things. So like going through like the hassles of like making those tools is that's something I'm really interested about. So thankfully some people do it. Okay, maybe I could start with like something like this for like the central shapes. I'll clean the stuff later, by the way. No, it's just temporarily. Let's redo this one here. I kind of like feel like I found something better on the other in the other instances of Okay, now let's try to find something that I can use in the center to blend these things. I'm using morph target to kind of like so yeah, those this morph target thing is really how I actually like blend a lot of things together. So now we have like a smoother transition for the edge. And it helps to blend things this way. All right, so let's have another morph target and another layer. Let's try to find the centerpiece for this. I mean, those leaves, I like them. I don't know if it's going to fit now. Or maybe I need something more iconic. Thanks for the follow. Like, in a sense, having like a bit of the same pattern as here would be cool, but sort of find something more central. Imagine life without morph target. I dare not. It sounds like a nightmare. So you know what? Let me try to make this one work. Oh, that can be cool. Yeah, that works. Let's go with that. Bit of smoothing. There we go. Bit of morph target. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. That's cool. Also, it kind of looks like a tree, which works well with the fact that I'm doing something a la Elden Ring. Do I need to boost? Oh, that doesn't really work well. Maybe, yeah, dam standard is a bit better. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Great, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Um, cool. And let's proceed with the rest then. Actually, I'll tone down this one a bit here. Too strong. Cool, 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 cool. So let's see how I can fill the rest. Let me just check a bit of my references. I'll try to find one that is a bit complex in a circular shape for the outer of the knee pad here. Ah, actually, that works well. That's good. Good. All right. Let's do it with the mask this time. I had it well centered before, and now I kind of lost it. Oh, and it kind of like works with the bolt here. Come on. Oh, okay. I think it's good. Yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted. Cool. And you see, I'll move the bolts so that they actually fit better with the design. Yep. So That's cool. Awesome. Great. So far, so good. Let's try to close the gap. Often it's like where the like two designs are like meeting that it's starting to get like hard to make it work together. But it's really a question of like trying to find your line flow and work with it. I feel like this could work. I think I'm close to something good here. Maybe this? That's good. Maybe one last one here to fill here. Hopefully it's gonna work as well as the rest. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. I kind of like feel it could be a bit better though. Maybe if it's thicker. Is it worst? It doesn't work. Is that the one I just used? Yeah. Well, the one I just used was smaller. I don't know. I mean, when... Oh, wait. Maybe it can work. Yeah, I think that could work if I find just the... Oh. Am I trying to add something where nothing's needed? There might be a little void, yeah. First keeper, hey, what's up? What is up? Okay, actually, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I think it can work. I'm not 100%, but I think it's going to be okay. Let's go forth with the rest. Or maybe I should like really fill the inside part with like some stuff. Hey, you know what? I'll try something. Okay, check that shit out. I'll actually add a bottom layer of kind of like a like a greeble, like a greeble of details. Do I have one that is like super complex and that I can just get like a ton of details in there at once? Oh, this one I didn't load and it was kind of like good. I could have used it for the this part here. That's fine. It's fine what I had. Let's go check his old one. This one is too circular. Let's try this. But especially if I combine both of them. If this works, I've never tried what I'm doing right now. So it's going to be a first. But if it works, it's pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool. Smaller. Yeah, they're hard to make match. Like I would need just like a tileable of like those things. Maybe you can do it with this. Yep. Okay, I think I can do it with this one. Is it too noisy? It kind of works. Ooh, resolution is pretty bad on the sides there. Hey, thanks for the follow. But I can get away with it, I think. Yeah, I think I'm being too picky right now. I should just go for it. At the end of the day, it's kind of like an experimentation this now, so there's no reasons to be too picky. I can always come back to it like better. So yeah, this is just to have like some like constant base of like noise in the back. And once that I have this here, let's save a morph target of this. Actually, no, let's apply all my things one on top of the other. Now let's apply the store morph target. Let's remove this layer. And let's morph target in the center of everything. See, that's actually pretty, this is gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Oh, there's like an empty space here. Crap. And I'll do a second pass also. Yeah, I need to change just the noise here because it's not working for like this portion here, but for the rest, for this, it works. Works pretty good. It's kind of like tying everything together. Okay, I'm pretty happy about that. My experimentation was successful. So let's just rework this area here. Oops. Morph target of that, and then remove this. There you go. It worked. It worked better. And now there's a little cleanup I'm going to do. So I'm gonna remove this morph target of this, and then I'm going to just remove the little bits here and there. Just to make sure that my the existing detail remains clean, untouched by this like background noise thing. Okay, I am pretty happy about that. It's the first time I try this technique, and I will definitely be using it in the future. It's not, by all means, it's not like I didn't reinvent the wheel, but it's cool. Yeah, it absolutely works. I'm really happy. Cool. So I will proceed like that for the rest of the model. There's a couple of layers I can actually merge together. And so let me start by adding all of those all of the remaining kind of like filler detail. Let's call it that. Let's try to do it clean. That's gonna be good. I know the center I'm not gonna need any, so I'm skipping it. That's something that I actually appreciate from doing those streams. It's when I actually have like no idea what I'm gonna do, and I end up doing something 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 good. It's very reassuring. Oops. Okay, well, hey, thanks for the follow. Oof, it's kind of like a mess here, but should be fine. Hey, thanks for the follow as well. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so we have our base now, so we're good. Which brushes did you use on the pauldron? Well, the pauldron is the chest armor, right? No, wait. No, pauldron is the shoulder. Is that what you're talking about? ZBrush Princess, nice sculpt. Well, thank you, much appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, the shoulder. You can just check my stream from my last stream. I explain it. I go through all the details and how to apply them. Okay, cool. We have this, and now so this is going to be for later, and this is the cleaning up. So all the layers that are not I don't have anything on them for the moment. They're just the cleaning things. So now let's continue on our journey to add. Maybe I can just like try to see how I can reuse. Hey, thanks for the follow as well. Is that too repetitive or is that cool? I guess it's fine. Let's see if I can use it here as well. Thanks for the follow. Okay, let's try to see if I can plug those together. Marco, could I see the topo of that armor piece for a few seconds? Yeah, sure. Wait, I will just show you the. So that's the. Here we go. Happy to oblige. Oblige. Oblige? Wow, I don't even know how to say that. And thanks for the follow as well, by the way. I don't think that I like it on the last two here. For those maybe. Okay, alright. Let's add another layer and try to blend those things. Maybe on this plate here I'll need to add a little bit more glow, maybe. Hmm. I'm not sure yet if this works. I have a feeling it's going to work, but I don't have the insurance yet. The assurance. No, I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling it. Let's try. This one is presenting itself to be annoying. Oh, wait. I think this should work. I'll just need to fix this overlapping here. Okay, cool. So I think it's going to work for this this part here. I guess I'm going to add a little bit of like the same last alpha that seemed to work pretty well. Thanks for the follow. No. Oh my god, my god, my god. Starting to get pretty tired over here. I guess that's gonna work. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Okay. Maybe I should do same thing just to the plate under it. Oh, wait, what? Ah, shit. Let's try again. Okay. So I'm thinking that this should work, according to the test that I did earlier. Now let's add the noise. And then the corrective. I like this technique, seriously. I would recommend it. With the little cleaning pass right after, it's going to look much better for sure. It's not working super in all the areas. Maybe it's because the detail is not big enough, small enough. I think it works. I think it works. Okay, and now the cleanup. All right. Also, how do you layer the alpha perfectly so that they don't overlap when you're using the drag brush on those alpha? How do you layer the alpha perfectly so that they don't overlap when you're using the drag? Well, I mean, it's just trial and error, I guess. I'll use sculpt underneath those alpha. It's just a morph brush that makes the detail reappear in between the shapes that are pre-existing there. All right, that should be good. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm going to add another layer, which is going to be a kind of like general fix pass, like amplifying some detail, smoothing others. Cool. So let's move the bolts underneath to be a little bit more placed with the designs. Cool. Cool. All right, all right, all right, all right. So, well, yeah. I mean, I could have just be a little bit more careful and not affect the inside of the plates, but I didn't. It's easily fixable though. I just have to turn off my layer, morph target, get my layers back, and I can record those fixes here. And store morph target this. Boop. There you go. Ooh, I kind of. Okay, I think that was going to work. Yep, exactly. There we go. All right, so I guess that we just need to place him. Yep, place it on the character and make the damage. Creative use of the morph tool. Yes, indeed, indeed. All right, let's place it now. Let's bake all these layers. Oh yeah, it's true. I had a leather pad under this thing. Okay, placement seems okay, I guess. Cool. All right. Awesome. So, for the belts and everything, it's just going to be, once again, a duplication of something existent, just to save on some time. So I'll put the straps in, and then I'll add the damage on the metal. Oops. Oh, I don't have the bolts. I forgot to merge them to the subtool. Damn. All right, let's do that again. Boy, I forgot to commit the dynamic subdivision. All right, take two. All right, this time's the good one. Kind of like noticed something that I wanted to change, but I'll just change it in the pose. It'll be fine. Okay. And the thing I wanted to fix was just a bit of smoothing in the very center here. All right, cool. I'll just need to add the damage on the plate. It'll be done. Let's fix the padding under it though first. So once again, I'm going to grab this padding here to make the one below, just to try to save on time. If it's too ugly, I'll just go the long way. If I can get away with just that, I'll be happy, because not an important part. That part here at the bottom is not working super well, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be hidden enough so that we can actually ignore it. Cool. It feels like it's working. Cool. All right, so that's one part of the pad. Then the straps. So I should be able to just reuse the ones from the other side here. Let's duplicate. Do a mirror. Will be that for the dangly straps. Okay. placement's a bit off with the strap at the back here. Just wondering how much time I should spend on that. All right, hey, thanks for the follow. Cool. Okay, and I guess that I just need to place this big strap here. Well, there'll be another strap to place afterwards. All right, that should be around the leg enough. Okay, let's duplicate this just to have this strap here. All right. We got the straps here. Perfect. Okay. So I guess a quick little damage pass on the armor, and then I'll call it a night. I'm super tired, but I want to finish this, so let's just... Or maybe I shouldn't push through. I'm pretty tired, actually. Maybe if I just try to push through it, I'll just do a bad job at it. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to call that a night. Yeah, it's the wiser decision. Okay, all right. So we got our little guy over here. There's a couple of things missing, but yeah, we did like a big part today as well. That gauntlet, I knew it was going to be a big part. So I mean, a lot of the rest is going to be pretty quick. The gauntlet is going to be another heavy part. The sword, I think it's going to be not bad. There's tiny pieces of armor and everything as well here and there. The leather there. So yeah, we have a good couple of like sessions left, for sure. But yeah, I mean, getting close. Carpe diem, great progress tonight. Looking forward how the sword will turn out. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's going to be heavily inspired on the sword of what's his name, Blague, the wolf dude in Elden Ring. Wait, is it a wolf or a bear? Anyways, whatever. Yeah, so cool. You got this guy. Let's save this file. Save the other file. And let's go. Go. All right. Yes, all right. Yeah, I'm super tired. I'm so tired. I slept like 3 hours last night. 4, maybe. Had a little nap, but man, I'm... Yeah, all right. So officially, we're done for tonight. That was some good work right there. That's great. That's awesome. Next week I will continue with that for more Sculpt Soirée. So yeah, let's make it simple. I'm just gonna wish you everyone a good night, and I'll see you soon enough. All right, for another Sculpt Soirée. So take care, everyone.